Good day. Hope you're all keeping well. Thanks ever so much for the support the channel has been receiving. And on that note, a thumbs up for the video, obviously, once you've seen the content, would be amazing. And don't forget to subscribe. There's lots more to come over the next few weeks and months. Knowledge is key when it comes to the VAT and your project. So today's video is about purchasing a kitchen on a conversion. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, you buy the kitchen and you claim the VAT back, or you don't pay the VAT, or you pay 5%, or whatever's relevant. Buying a kitchen is one of the more difficult things. Number of reasons. Only some of the items qualify for VAT reclaim or discounted VAT or no VAT, and most of the items do. But you must be able to identify these items separately to appease HMRC in this. So let's get into the video. Remember, guys, this applies to conversion only. There will be a video for new build. It's probably on the channel by the time you've come across this. So let's go through this then. So first of all, you must distinguish between, am I purchasing it outright, as in going to a shop, a store, buying it online, and is it getting just delivered, or are they coming and fitting it? So that's your first bit of decision making that you need to know, you need to understand. So if you go down the supply and fit rule, remember your supply and fit rule. Qualifying items should be at 5% VAT if they're supplied and fitted. If they're just purchased, you pay 20% as you would normally across the board. But if you're getting it supplied and fitted, the items, sorry about that, the items that qualify for VAT reclaim need to be at 5%, and the items that don't need to be at 20%. So let's do supply only first then. Now, hopefully you can see these slides just well enough to be able to read. If you can't, please do reach out to me and I will email you the slides. Now, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to create a booklet specifically to run alongside this video. So reach out to me. WhatsApp's the best option. Just give me your email address and I will forward it on to you. So what don't I like about this invoice then? So supply only, kitchen units and appliances, £13,000 at 20%. HMRC will refuse this invoice because you cannot work out the value of the appliances, and the appliances do not qualify for VAT reclaim. No white goods qualify in a kitchen or a utility room reclaim, irrespective of the fact if they're integral, built-in, all these different types of scenarios. The rules are written in 74. They've never been updated. In 74, we didn't have integral white goods. Everything would have been carried in and then carried out to your next house when you moved. When you moved, you took your fridge with you, you took your cooker with you. So none of these items qualify. So this invoice here would not be accepted by HMRC. Neither would this one. Supply only, yes, it's charged 20%. X-display kitchen, bought as seen. A lot of people do this option where you take an X-display or you take something out of a building exhibition afterwards. And there are some certain websites who sell second-hand kitchens, and I quite often see their invoices bought as seen. You need these people to list the items for you. And if there are items that don't qualify, which are your white goods, except for the extractor fan. The extractor fan actually qualifies. But all the other white goods, built-in microwave, coffee machine, all these types of things, none of them qualify. They need to be priced separately so that a deduction in the value of the VAT being reclaimed can be shown to appease HMRC. So again, this invoice would not be acceptable. So this invoice is in a correct format. This is the sort of thing you get at the likes of Wren and Howdens and so forth, you know, the popular guys. So here now they've listed all the items The base units, the cupboards, handles, plinths, worktops, basin, stainless steel bowl, all those items qualify. The built-in fridge, the fully integrated dishwasher, and the extractor fan, they're all listed separately. So the bottom but one and bottom but two items, so that's the built-under kitchen, built-under fridge, and the fully integrated dishwasher do not qualify. So what I like about this invoice is the price is there, the price can be deducted, and the right amount of money put into HMRC. There we are, look, that's better. These two items here do not qualify. So what you'd have to do there is, here we are, what you'd have to do there is recalculate your totals. So the two items that don't qualify come to 671.95. So it was 13,000. So that 12,300 odd figure there is the new subtotal for the invoice for the claimable items. The claimable VAT now goes down from 2006 to 2,465.61. And the new total of the invoice is 14793.66. So you, in this instance, would be able to claim 1,465.61 from HMRC. Whereas on the previous slides, those invoices, HMRC would have refused your £2,600. So hope you understand what I mean. If you don't, please, by all means, reach out to me. WhatsApp's the best option. Because I can then send you voice notes or I can send you photographs and so on. But if you're not that way inclined, email and phone is just as good. So if you thought that was difficult, supply and fit. So let's have a look here. Supply and fit. Payment made for supply and fit of kitchen and installation. Deposit payment. Payment on delivery, balance on completion of fitting. Okay, so this company wants 3-stage payments for the kitchen. They're supplying and fitting, so they've charged 20%. So I don't like that. But equally so, I don't like the fact that you can't evidence to HMRC what you've bought. So, this time, again, same sort of scenario. Kitchen complete, supplied and fitted. They've individually priced them. Kitchen units, worktop, appliances, and fitting. Again, they've charged 20%. And what I don't like here as well is the fact that they've bundled the fitting into one price. Now, there would be a price, be it a small token gesture, for the appliances, fitting the appliances. So really speaking, I would like to see two charges for fitting. The bulk of it for fitting most of the kitchen, and a far less, in this instance, amount for fitting the appliances. So that would be refused. The VAT is at the wrong rate anyway, but again, it's not detailed enough. So what have we got here? Okay, so this is an improvement. But the problem here is that, again, there's only one fee for the installation, but the 20% has been charged all throughout as well. So your invoice here for 6,000 would be refused by HMRC, probably just on the fact that the 20% has been charged, where your project on a supply and fit is 5%. These 3 items, it's the same invoice as the last slide. These 3 items, just to highlight them, they're the ones I'm bothered about there, where I was saying there is no subdivision, a different installation fee just for those 2 items. You see here on that one. So, okay. So, right, now then, this looks like the business. Base units, list of them, charged at 5% VAT. The cupboards, charged at 5% VAT. The worktop, the basin, the bowl, all charged at 5%. The built-in fridge, 20%. The dishwasher at 20%. The extractor fan does qualify, 5%. The installation for the kitchen, 5%. The installation for the appliances, 20%, because the appliances don't qualify. So the installation for those should be at 20%. The items that qualify and the fitting for those items should be at 5%. So yeah, I'm liking this one, guys. Now then, so what would happen here is that you would submit this invoice to HMRC. This is what the invoices need to look like. You would submit this invoice to HMRC, and then you would reclaim the VAT on the £29,000, because the £1,000 are the 500 quid for the appliance fitting, the 250 and the 250 for the fridge and the dishwasher. So where the kitchen in the previous examples had been 30,000 throughout, you're only £29,000 of it is VATable at 5%, which is reclaimable. So 5% VAT on the 29,000 comes to 1,450. So you would be able to reclaim the 1,450, but not the £200, which is the VAT on the fitting and the two appliances. This is what your invoice needs to look like if you're getting a kitchen supplied and fitted on a conversion. So as I said, if the slides are a bit difficult to see and obviously trying to pause a video and so on, please reach out to me. And as I said earlier, thumbs up for the video would be great, guys, because at least I know the type of things that people appreciate and what you're liking. So as I said, thanks for the support the channel's receiving, and have a good day.